Well, one of the things that I think that is needed in the kingdom is that understanding that we're all kings. We're the King of Kings. He's the King of Kings. And when he says, in my Father's house there's many mansions, a king of kings, to make even that statement valid, to make sure that statement, the word has a substance to it, is that everything that he deals with, he has to have a kingdom for us. So when he has a kingdom from us, we call him King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And while I was in studies and prayer, he said, I'm the King of Hearts. As long as I'm the king of your heart, right, you can have everything else. You can have anything you want. And I think we struggle with is because we get afraid. Even our teachings of that about stuff and about people. He says, as long as I'm the king of your heart, you can have the whole garden. Once Adam and Eve put something else into place, then that's when things fall apart. That's when things are taken away. So he said, I'm the king of hearts. And then what really first came to play, and you'll see it in the graphics, is in the card game. You know, we're talking the card game. It's something about the spade. Playing spades. And the majority of us play spades. Majority of the people I know, we play spades. Then we go into bed with, and then we go into the different games. But it seems like it's a game that deals with the different suits. You got the clubs, you got the spade, you got the, heart, right? So when you're dealing with the king of hearts, that's the first thing to come into play. People never look at what does the king of hearts mean. King of hearts means power, ambition, success, and victory. That's the king of hearts. So if I'm playing in a card game, playing spades, king of spades have always been the top suit, king of spades. But what if you're playing hearts? Or you playing other different games where you can call your own trump. So when I look at the king of hearts, when I found out what it really meant and symbolized, and actually I'm not talking at the end of the day about a card game. I'm talking about a heart game. A heart game. As long as you're the king of your heart, you're going to be okay. You're going to be great. So the picture I put in your mind is that the king around kids. He's around the children, around different ethnic groups, different ages. He just want to be the king of the heart. If we allow him to be the king of the heart, I'm telling you, things are going to be great. Things are going to work out. Just keep him being the center. So we serve a king and we are a king. That's why he said he's the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. So that's what you got to put into play. So on fourth Sunday, that's what I'm starting out. Just who is this king, right? And what is his whole job?